author, motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthplace. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your flashy cars and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Mu'addib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.
All right. Getting it going one more time. One more again, man. You already know what it is. It's Taibu Mu'addib. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Live Your Truth. I'm going to come back, y'all. I'm going to be all the way good in a heartbeat. Don't count the kid out. I got to get it done for you. What's important to note about Live Your Truth is this coming up in 2024, it will be subscription only. So get over there right now and subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment section for my TikTokers over here. Shout out to everybody on TikTok that rocks with me. Make sure to watch the full episode. Get over there and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now because I'm going to be exclusively on YouTube and for my podcasting. And as far as my coaching, I'll be on the Facebook First Step Coaching page. My other pages, I'm going to shut them down incrementally. All right. I just don't need to be doing that much stuff. I was trying to basically say, like, you know, yeah, but enjoy. Thank you guys very much. What I want to do tonight is talk about the Civil War. Yeah. What is it good for? I know I'm a terrible singer, but I love to make music. So you guys should know the Civil War. Taibu, why are you doing a Civil War study? I'm doing the Civil War because many of you have yet to draw the line. You haven't drawn the line in the sand. I'm telling you. Have you seen the movie The Hurricane with Denzel Washington? Denzel Washington, great actor. Enough said. But the hurricane story, if y'all look at that, at some point he had to draw the line. Great talent. But behind bars, he came into a situation where he had to draw the line. So imagine there's no one else there. There's a part in that. I'm not going to spoil it for if you haven't seen it, but there's a part in that movie where it's just him and him. And he has to draw the line. I'm doing this Civil War study to all the way through the rest of 2023 for you guys, because I want you to know, stop being seduced into believing it's going to be easy to make that transition from nothing to something. That's not going to take a whole lot of work to make that transition from sitting on your duff to being active and fit. People are getting paid a lot of money online, in person. People are taking advantage of you because they're going with the just go with it mantra. They're making you think it's going to be easy when it's going to be a war. It's going to be a civil war. It's appropriate to break it down like that, not just because I'm a genius. It's appropriate to break it down like that, everybody, because at the end of the day, part of you wants to stay as you are. And if you look at the Civil War, the South wanted to stay as they was. But the North felt like to progress as a nation, there's no way that we could continue on with slavery being a part of our gross domestic product, whatever you want to call it, GDP. Forget the moral issue for a moment, if you can, but let's put that to the side. America was touting itself as the land of the free. Americans had fought and won their freedom from, supposedly from British rule, mostly. And so, to attract the right kind of individuals to this country, it was untenable for there to be slavery legal. So the new American business model didn't have room for slavery. Not overtly and not legally anyway. That's a whole different conversation. So you guys and gals out there, forgive me for saying it, but you've been seduced to the dark side. Oh yeah. You're all living in the mentality that I'm going to be able to transition from what I'm doing now and the way I think now into this glorious grand scheme without it being a war. My dad's a Vietnam vet. If you watch any Vietnam war movie and you see how terrible it got, the Vietnamese were using their kids shoebox bombs. Heck, Gulf War, these Gulf Wars, the road IEDs, just planting the bomb, the truck goes over it, but 2 out of 5 in their truck die. War is not, it's not a Hollywood movie, people. I don't mean to give you guys long pauses, but you have to think. You have to think. I was talking to a former client that wants to jump back in and actually complete the rest of a new journey. Right? We got that first goal taken care of. They started something new. They know they need my help. So I was just talking to him saying that a component that was missing from my earlier programming when I first jumped into the coaching speaking game, and as a personal trainer, 20-year fitness professional, I specialize in fitness, don't get me wrong, but what was missing was the teaching component. So I wasn't able to help as many people as I probably could have reached their goal because I didn't have the teaching component in there. If you're not learning, you're not growing. Period. Does that make sense? Civil War, man. Civil War tonight. If you want to watch over here on Facebook at Taibu Mu'addib, if you want to watch the full episode, you're going to have to go and subscribe. Subscribe. I be jumping on. Y'all know I do that, TikTokers. And y'all, it's going to happen to y'all pretty soon too. So y'all better go over there and subscribe. But the bottom line is I'm just giving everyone an opportunity to make the most of the opportunity to get it cracking. So what I do is, as a goal achievement coach, I provide training and coaching over the last 3 years exclusively online. I've helped coach and train hundreds of clients to reach their goals and to reach them in record time. If you want to get to that place fast, I'm the guy. Except no substitute. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go live over here on my Instagram page, and then we're gonna get to our screen share. I really appreciate you guys. Let me tell you, I've been podcasting for over 2 years. It's awesome. I love it. I feel great doing it. I know I'm helping somebody. They come on my show and tell me. I had a guy come on my show and I was just doing relationships. And he said, man, he said, Taibu, I listen to you. Ain't nobody else out there talking about nothing. And I really, really feel like I really do feel like I'm making a connection with you guys. So rock with me, continue to bear with me. It's going down. I'm not going to let you down. We're going to get this thing done. So I'm live over here, man. I'm now live at Taibu 2 Rise. Taibu 2 Rise. If you follow me on Instagram at Taibu 2 Rise, you can go way back, right? Hit the play sign for the little reel thing, the little play sign, and the drop down will come for my series and go to Your Mess. And you can go way back and check out some of the crazy shows we had. Crazy shows. My cousin's on there. I shame my cousin. I shame all my cousins that jumped on my show, off my show. But we still good. We still love each other. We still cool. But I shamed them for real. If you come on my show and you say something outrageous, I will shame you. That is my right. So don't come on my show and shame yourself because the whole world will know. All right. That's the entertainment value I bring as a coach. I'm going to keep you engaged. I'm going to keep you laughing. Learning does not have to be droll and sad and somber. We can have a good time. I can teach you a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Taibu Mu'addib. Let's go to the screen share and let's see this Civil War thing. Y'all going to thank me a lot. In the mornings, I'm doing the sharecropping. In the evenings, I'm doing the Civil War. Tonight, I'm going to cut it short tonight because I got something to do in a couple of minutes. But I'm telling y'all right now, just want to make sure that you guys know the real deal. What? Like a bunch of BS to me. I don't know what this is. Let me go over here. I'm going to get to my inbox real quick. All right. So the Civil War, bam. All right. Yeah. That's tiny. I don't like that, but I'm going to share it anyway because I probably can make it bigger. Let me screen share this for you guys. If you're not using AI to do some of your teachings or some of your studies or some of your courses, you're tripping. All right. There we go. Had to make that thing nice and big. All right. So, I asked artificial intelligence. I said, what would have happened, if the South would have won the Civil War? And you guys can look when you finally come over and do the screenshot. Like I told y'all, come over and subscribe. When you look at the screen, it says if the South had won the Civil War, the United States would be a vastly different country today. I don't have to go any further. My #1 publication, which is saying a lot because I have like 12 books written online. fiction and nonfiction. Been writing since 2014. Writing and publishing since 2014 on Amazon. The number one publication is my proven method, my change agent for all of you to go from here to there, to fight that battle and win. My proven method. If you're about to draw the line and go to civil war with yourself, but you don't want to talk to me, download the free workbook. It's my free gift to you. You can't go without it. But that said, my mentor and my coach, right, Terrell Jones, he helped me bring out, what it really came down to. What it really says is, I used to be you, and it sucked, and I was frustrated, just like you are now. The difference maker is that I couldn't imagine myself going 5 more years, 2 more years, 10 more years, living the same way and getting the same result. I drew a line in the sand. And if you're willing to do that tonight, you have to download the EFC workbook. It's in the description in everything that I stream now. In the description. You have to download the EFC workbook to get started. It's the only way. The EFC workbook will work anytime you start, don't get me wrong, but what sense does it make to wait 6 more months? To wait till the summer of next year, like, man, and he said that he had a 6-month course. Man, I could have, I did need fam. I'm going to tell you, in corporate fitness, I was in it for 1.5 years and did very well for myself. There were people that I helped sign up for a training program 8 months after I met them. They couldn't duck and dodge me no more. It was easy to tell me, no, I'm going to do it on my own I'm going to try it on my own for a month. A month turned into 6 months. They still out of shape. No closer to their goal at all. Then they see me again. I'm still nice. I'm still friendly. I'm still doing very well for myself. Telling me no at that point just means that they just want to stay the way they are. And no one wants to stay their way. No one. None of you out there is watching me right now. Do you want to stay the way you are right now? You don't. See, you have to go to war. Right. That brings the issue of manpower up, right? If you go to war by yourself, you're probably going to lose, right? Put your hand up, get in the comment, put win or lose. Do you think you can go to war against yourself and win? Probably not. If that was the case, you'd be me right now and I'd be you, and I'd need your assistance. Right? I live a beautiful life. So that's the bottom line. I want to help you. I want to. Y'all comments is funny. Look, it's real. It says if the South had won the Civil War, the United States. Can y'all imagine that? Now, if you don't look like me, I bet you can. My family still own Timians, right? I can't imagine it though. Just being real. I messed around and went to Myrtle Beach earlier this year, and I'm actually Airbnb in one of them colonial mansions, right? That I'm pretty sure 150 years ago, I'd have been outside in the heat with loincloth on, serving somebody or picking something. This is what it is. It says our country would be vastly different. Before I even start reading how, it'd be different. The issue I'm trying to bring up, people, because I'm smart. I got a couple more seconds over here. I'm trying to help you out. The issue I'm trying to bring up is this. You can't, and I can't, none of us can imagine, really wrap our head around what our country would be like today if the Confederate States had won. And that's the same way it is for you now. Just in reverse. Ooh. just in reverse. You can't imagine the new glorious you. You can't imagine the you that wins your own civil war. You can't imagine the you with Coach Taibu's help. You can't imagine that you. You know the expected outcome. You know if you keep sitting on the couch watching Hulu, sports, Netflix, Prime Video, if you keep sitting down thumbing through TikTok, yeah, I said TikTok, thumbing through TikToks all day and eating cheese puffs, you know what the outcome is like. So it's reverse. And you don't even, if you could even envision that you, like an old picture of you from high school or middle school, you don't believe in that new you. You don't believe you can do it. Let y'all marinate on that. Taibu Mu'addib, the Civil War study is going down. I'm going to free some of y'all this month by making you go to war. Make y'all fight for y'all. Everybody tonight's a freedom fighter. That's enough for y'all. Y'all can't get no more of that. Y'all can't get no more of that free game. If you don't go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all ain't getting no more free game. They want the free game, y'all. Everybody wants the free game. I'm gonna give them the YouTube link. I'm telling y'all, when y'all subscribe to my YouTube, you know we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to them over here, and I'm gonna post this. Bam. I'm gonna cut that off. They can't get that free game TikTok. Y'all lucky. And I had to go make a new TikTok page just so y'all can inbox me. We can inbox each other because they keep shutting my inboxing down. But that's what y'all need the most. I need to chop it up with me one-on-one. Civil War, baby. Y'all didn't even know it was going down like that. Taibu Mu'addib, man. I'm not playing no games. I'm live over here on Instagram for a couple more minutes. Coach Taibu page is up next. Then I'll finish off with the First Step Coaching page. I'm going live on my other platforms, but I'm exclusively over here on YouTube for you, and you. I just want you guys to know that. I don't play no games. We're going to get it popping. All right. There it is. Going hard in the paint. All right. Live on Coach Taibu. I was looking fresh in all black the other day, wasn't I? Woo! I had that little black. I'm telling y'all. Vote. Hey, y'all can come up by voting for the best ensemble that y'all like to see me in. The combinations I come with, crucial. All right. So it says, if the South had won, slavery would have continued. The most significant impact would be the continuation of slavery in the Southern states. This would have had profound social, economic, and political consequences, both domestically and internationally. And we can all agree we don't want that. We don't want that. No one wants that. Is there something that you don't want if you stay the same? We can all agree if you stay the same, whether it's broke, busted, and disgusted, big, out of shape, don't like the clothes that you're wearing, you want to get your confidence back. If you don't like the job that you're going to, you feel underappreciated in your relationship, whatever the case may be, is there something that you want to make sure doesn't stay the same? And if so, can you only change a little bit to adjust to just that? Probably not. Probably not. You probably can't just adjust and change just enough to fix that one thing. Probably not. So go to war. Go to war. Geopolitical ramifications. The victory of the Confederacy might have led to the creation of a separate Southern nation, which could have altered the balance of power in North America. It might also have affected the outcomes of subsequent conflicts, such as World War I and World War II. Because the South might have been like, man, we ain't fighting that war. We good right here. They'll be all right. Political landscape. The victory of the South would have fundamentally changed the political landscape of the United States. The balance of power between the federal government and the states might have shifted, with states gaining more autonomy and potentially leading to a weaker central government. It's a lot of stuff, man. It would be totally different had the Confederate States won. If you followed any of the statute, bring the statute down stuff, imagine them people that was saying keep them up. Imagine and listening to their vitriol, listening to the sense that they were making. Oh, the slaves were just fine. We took care of them. They were part of the family. They were good. They didn't mind being slaves. Can you imagine them people thinking type of people having won the Civil War? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Many of you are acting like that right now about your own situation. Totally wrong mindset. You're in a captive mindset built because you've been living in a prison of your own poor decisions. And when I say prison, I'm saying it's real. You have a physical, tangible prison that you put yourself in by making one bad choice after another. Y'all wasn't ready for this. Y'all was like, oh, he missed another day this week. He flat. Nah, I'm telling you, I'm juiced up. When you guys don't see me online podcasting live, I'm helping someone. If I'm not keeping to my production schedule, it's because it's somebody in need, somebody like you. And I put you over the hype and the fun that I have doing this. I'll miss my podcast production schedule for a whole week to make sure that you're taken care of. That's the kind of coach that I am. I know how important it is to hit a goal. I know what the confidence does once you start something and complete it. Something meaningful to you, not somebody else. All right. Now, after the South lost, they went to a system of sharecropping. All right. I'm going to stop sharing that and give you guys the next one. They went to a system of sharecropping because someone had to work the land. They still had to get some value of it. It was waste, it was ruins. But so somebody had to work the land. They had to get some value out of it. So the system of sharecropping came about. And so I, genius that I am, I said to the AI person, I said, AI, look, I said, I'm gonna share this with you guys because I want you guys to get this tonight. And then we get off. I got something to do. I told y'all that. I got something to do, baby. So when you look at it, right? You look and it says, I asked the AI, I said, why is the system of sharecropping designed to drag folks deeper into debt? There are several reasons why sharecropping system was designed in a way that perpetuated debt. I'm not going to read them all off. On the bottom, it says it's important to recognize that the sharecropping system was not solely designed to drag people deeper into debt. Okay? Didn't say that. All right. However, the system's inherent power imbalances resulted in sharecroppers being trapped in cycles of debt and poverty. Now, I sit here like a boss, all right? I sit here like a boss, okay? And I'm speaking to you guys as cousins. Love my cousins, close family. Listen to me. Stop being seduced by individuals that have these pretty ads, pretty bodies, that speak well, make it sound good. But they're basically seducing you into believing that you can easily transition. The transition is no big deal. You can transition so easily into being that person that you see, or me, or that you see on. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. I don't promote that. Effort, focus, and commitment. I promote that. It's a proven method. If you really want something, when do you stop putting more effort into it? You can't get these in the wrong order. Just think about it. Focus, the planning phase. You don't need to make a plan for anything if you're not going to put a greater amount of effort into it. So for all of you that's been putting the cart before the horse and making plans, but you haven't demonstrated that you're going to put more effort into it, that's why you didn't achieve it. Am I making sense? Get in the comment section and say yes if I'm making sense. I need to know if I'm helping somebody today. All right. Where my yes is at? Where my yes is at? Get in the comment section. Let's see it. I need to get my yeses. If I'm helping you today, man, let me get a yes. Let's go. All right. Let me remind everybody that this episode is being brought to you courtesy of Heavenly Bodies and First Step Coaching. The First Step Coaching is powered by Heavenly Bodies. That's my company. All right. Now, while I appreciate all of you for joining, I need the interaction. So let me know. Hit me with a yes. Hit me with a yes if I'm getting through to somebody. Because if I'm not, I like a challenge. I'll ramp my podcasting up. I'll come with more information and more entertainment. Let me know. All right. So let's get those yeses in there. Give me a yes. If I'm helping, give me a yes. All right. Okay. Let me get over here, get back over here and go to First Step Coaching. And that's where I'll go live at to finish it out. First Step Coaching, man, I really appreciate all of y'all that have jumped over here. First Step Coaching. It feels natural. All right. First, it was the Civil War. The North drew a line in the sand, told the South to get in line. The South said, no, we want to stay the same. The North took them to war. So for all of you out there right now that have an issue, that are struggling to overcome a particular challenge or obstacle, or you have a goal that's really high and it's been tough for you to stay motivated and believe that you can achieve it, the First Step Coaching Program, this academy is for you. All right. I named it after you because you have to take the first step, which is drawing that line in the sand. That's the first step, people. All right. And then for all of you sharecroppers, don't miss the 8 a.m. report. You want to get that sharecropper report fresh. This morning, we did 10 tips, 10 things that rich folks do that poor folks don't. All right. And then the day before, Mr. Rendon Solomon broke down how to go from being a sharecropper to a shareholder. So you guys don't want to miss out on what Taibu Mu'addib's putting out there now. I may have been a gag podcaster last year to many of you. No. I'm going to free somebody. And look, bypass all the nonsense. If you are ready for a one-on-one coaching experience, all you have to do is go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu. I put it on the screen. It's scrolling across the screen right now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure that you always see it. Get on my calendar. Let's go. Don't get me wrong. I don't have very much availability these days like I did before. I apologize for that. But I talked to you before. Most of you, I talked to you before, and I told you it was going this way. But you still get me. It's just going to take a little bit longer for me to get to you. I don't got my, interns and nothing like that reaching out to y'all yet. Nothing. They're just doing administrative stuff. Right now, I want you guys to hear from me, get the juice from me to get that jolt, to get that start, to take that first step. Civil war. What does it mean? Draw the line in the sand. Sharecropper. What is it? It's a system designed to trap you in a cycle of poverty and debt. I'm not going to break down what it is. That's for my morning show, but I'm telling you right now, these things go hand in hand. If you don't take yourself to war, you're sharecropping. And that means you're passing on. Everybody's screaming generational wealth, generational wealth. Y'all are broke as hell. I'm screaming generational poverty. And if you don't do something different, if you don't learn how to invest in yourself, and you don't have to get me for a coach. I'm recommending you get coaching, period. I don't care who you pick or select. You need an accountability partner, a purpose partner. You need more manpower to win the war against yourself. All right. I'm Taibu Mu'addib. All I do is motivate. If you believe that I've helped you or I've said something that made sense tonight, I want you to make sure that you download the EFC workbook wherever you find it. And I'm talking about, I hope that you just go on over to, my page and subscribe, because it's all over there. You find a link in the description of almost every podcast that I do. No problem. And that's how it is. Wow. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. So I'm finishing out. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Subscribe, inbox me. For those of you that raise your hand, put a little hand in there or say yes or say something, I'll reach out to you from the Coach Taibu page. Like I said, I had to develop a different page to reach out to you guys because they keep shutting me down because I'm going so hard. And we all know that there is a bit of profiling going on social media. So certain content creators are allowed to be successful and message freely and do their business, and certain of us aren't. That's the bottom line. So I'm gonna continue to work whatever I gotta work and do whatever I gotta do to get to you guys. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. I'm doing the best I can to be consistent at 9:30. If I go earlier or later, catch it in the morning, catch the replay. That means you have to be a subscriber. I am going my content will be subscription only pretty soon. So make sure you guys are subscribers. Other than that, I hope you all have a blessed Wednesday evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. For those of you that watch or listen to my my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. And I want to say, man, I really appreciate you guys for being part of my coaching community. First Step Coaching on Facebook. Like and follow the page and share it with your friends and family. We're going somewhere. And YouTube, Taibu Mu'addib and 2019. That's that smile. That's that smile. This smile right here means we're winning together. All right. I will see you guys soon. That's the show. I give my folks over on YouTube something a little extra. Here's a few extra tips for you guys. Listen, you have to start right now. Don't put it off. That's the worst thing that you can do, is to put something off. Don't put off your goals. Don't put off what you mean to do it yourself. 2024, it's like a couple of days away. So don't put off investing in yourself, changing up your situation right now. Like, start weaning yourself off of the bad and make sure your activities involve more of the stuff that's going to make you be productive towards your goal. That's what my focus really is on. If you want to know the truth, what I'm focusing on is lining up my activities, getting my production schedule down so you guys see me regularly. So folks that actually need the help, no, there he goes. There God goes again. I'm download. Let's go. Guns count. Let's go. That's how I win with you guys, is to stay consistent. To make sure I'm doing my follow-up calls. So I have time in the day for that. Like, My girlfriend, she doesn't even know, like she doesn't know how much stuff I'm doing during the day, from creating the content, splicing it up, producing it, um, to doing the follows and reaching out to you guys on social media. I have to get out here in the community and get on stages and speak publicly so folks continue to hear about me. I'm always generating leads, running ads on Facebook, just starting there, try to get good at that. There's different platforms to run ads on, but the more people that hear this voice, the more people are going to be helped by it. All right. I appreciate you guys. I want you guys all to know that I'm going, it's going down. Appreciate you, Caso, man. Appreciate you for jumping in here. Shout out to Florida and all points due east. All right. Taibu Mu'addib, that's the extra. Those are a couple of tips. Line up your activities to make yourself more productive. But don't do that until after you've started to wean yourself off of the things you're wasting your time on, like watching too much Netflix, playing too many video games, whatever the case may be. Wean yourself off that and start putting that extra time into the productive activities that will get you to your goal. Taibu Mu'addib, that's the show. And if you need